Yeah, today Monday, 17th of July. Going to be over 100 every day this week. Actually out to the next 10 days, so it carries in next week as far as the forecast goes. Out here beside the driveway, wife is saying how good the yard looks. And yeah, it does. But here's what it took. 100 pounds of granulated sulfur during the growing season. That is to repel moles. Sulfur is an irritant to them. It's also good for the soil. Last fall, we put on 400 pounds of lime. In mid-March, we put on 160 pounds of pre-emergent herbicide. Same time I put out the 100 pounds of sulfur, I put out 160 pounds of insecticide. Eliminate the food source for the moles, grubs, and they tend to leave. Then, in April, I put out 160 pounds of Scott's weeding feed. It needs another dose in August. Monthly, during the growing season, if it's hot like it is right now, 30 to 40,000 gallons of water per month via irrigation or rain. We're in a La Nina year, so we've had a lot of rain. It rained real good yesterday. I'll be watering again tomorrow. This is St. Augustine grass predominantly. There are some hard to kill weeds within the grass and some bahia on the perimeter, which requires a different chemical to kill it. St. Augustine is not shade tolerant. That's why I have some bare spots underneath the thick foliage. St. Augustine is prone to disease. You sneeze on the stuff, it'll die. Very high maintenance grass, but when it's growing good, it is pretty. Comes in nice and thick. Also have a yardman. I pay him every January for the entire year. It's about $1,600 a year now. He comes no less than once a week, all year long. During the summertime growing season, he'll maintain the flower beds when I remind him. Mow, blow, and run a string trimmer around the perimeter when I remind him and provide the chemical. He'll spread it for me. Sometimes he charges me, sometimes he doesn't. During the non-growing season, he'll keep all the leaves up, all the fallen branches, keep everything looking tidy during the winter time. And it takes him and his crew, usually they have 3 people here, mower, riding type, he's got a 0-turn, push mower, and a weed eater. And the weed eater man is also the blower man. 2.5 hours, that's 7.5 man hours. And even though I'm retired, I don't want to do it. I've got other things I'd rather do than weekly lawn care. And the day I choose to mow is the day it's going to rain, which would just totally jack my schedule up, even though I am retired. So I've got better things to do with my time, and I think his price is reasonable. That's why I pay him annually. I get a discount by doing that. I've been using them since 2007. Good man. When I started using him, he was real small, and he's grown some. But if I got a problem, he'll come. If we get a bad storm and my yard is full of broken limbs and branches, I'll call him and he'll be there within the next few days to pick everything up. This bad storm event where we lost power for 6.5 days, I called him and said, hey, I want to give you a heads up. Bring an empty trailer. You're going to be at my place for a while, just picking up fallen limbs. It's okay. And he came and did it. So, pick your battles. Now, if you want a nice yard in Texas, be prepared. It's going to cost a heck of a lot of money to maintain it. But, well, yep. This crepe myrtle here, when I bought that thing in the 1 gallon pot, it said it was a miniature variety, and somebody lied. That son of a gun is 25 foot tall. My apple trees are doing good. Apples be ready to pick here shortly. They come off about this time of year. And all the raised bed garden areas, they're about played out. Above 95 degrees, if you got vegetables, forget it. Unless you put shade cloth over them, they're not going to produce. Just turns into an overgrown mess. I see some peppers need to be picked. I'll get those this evening. That little house in the background, it needed a storage building, I thought. Downloaded some plans off the internet and ended up building a small house. Double pane windows, and it got a window unit fully finished out on the inside, including a tile floor and moldings. And once I got married to my wife, she kind of claimed it, so it's got a couch in there, easy chairs. It's nice. It's a little house. Got everything but plumbing. And I thought water would be a problem to get to it. When I mounted that bell down there, I hit a water line right there from the irrigation system. That's the supply line, so it's charged all the time. So I could have put plumbing there pretty easy. Didn't know it at the time. But anyway, I'm stirring around, getting ready to get out and about, take care of chores today. I'm already drenched in sweat. Humidity is just way up today. And I've already got the AC running in my little building. I left it on. And right now, you can't see it. The thermometer says 95 degrees. It's supposed to be 102 today. But that's all for this one. Thank you.